Hi Virgo, this is your November reading, first half of November, because I have intentions this month to do mid-month readings, if I can talk, mid-month readings also, and I'll be doing them whenever I can, hopefully also during my exam period. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mars. This may or may not resonate, may resonate now, at the end of the month, at the middle of the month. Feel free to check in whenever you want. And also, if you want a private reading from me, everything is down below or in the info box of the channel. And what else? Nothing else. Let's get started. Oh my god, I don't know why I cannot talk. It's really, really weird. I really look very quirky in these videos. I have no idea why, because I'm not like that in real life. Anyway, so this month I'm gonna use the Rider-Waite Tarot deck for the main spread, and I'm just gonna shuffle it, but then I'm also gonna do another second spread specific for love using the Sexual Magic Tarot, sorry. And let's see what goes on with you. With us, mostly. I'm a Virgo moon. Don't know if you can tell from my attire. This is mostly a Virgo moon, Scorpio rising attire. Like, I am so much myself right now. This is what Scorpio season does to me. I'm not afraid, and I don't give a fuck about Halloween. Because why, if you're a witch 12 months every year, you know? So, Virgo, we have been hurt in an aspect of our lives, because for a Virgo, finally getting to terms is like, we always have, especially Virgo moons, this sense of feeling Two of Swords, this sense of feeling inadequate or not enough or not good enough, because we've always been told that. And we take responsibility for things that are not even our responsibility. But the thing is that I want you to reflect with me on this, because this is something that I also had to tell myself. Sometimes it's easier doing that and partaking in the toxicity that implies mentally wise, you know, than admitting to ourselves that that's toxic. And that it hurts us, and that we're not being loved, rather than we're being used as the scapegoat sometimes, the taking credit for, we're just being used, basically. And sometimes it's easier to keep ourselves here and be controlled. Ooh, already, you know, already 3 minutes in and we're already hitting the spot. Typical Virgo thing. Like, I don't think I know a Virgo that doesn't hit the thing like right away. I'm also like that, you know, because like, why are we like, you know, why are we pretending stuff? Sorry, these things are bothering me. I should have done this before the video, but I just found out that they're bothering me now. Woo, cool. You see, there is some color somewhere. Somewhere deep down in my soul. So, feeling stuck. But you have been, this is not something that you felt only now. 6 of Pentacles. You finally realize that you haven't been treated with worth. You have accepted less than, probably because you didn't know also that this is what you were accepting, you know. And then the difficult thing for a Virgo is actually detaching themselves, or finding a way to detach themselves for such a situation, because contrary to what people think, Virgos care. And it's not like they care about your feelings. They care about what's going on with you, what are the consequences if I detach myself from something, you know. Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles, being oblivious to the fact that you were probably feeling like you had to earn somebody's love. Painful. Wow, this Scorpio season is bringing for everybody a lot of wounds that they refuse to look at. A fire sign, Knight of Wands. So if you were dealing with a Sagittarius or a Sag placement, be very careful, especially if this was a third party situation. Be very, very careful, because someone was, okay, so if this was a third party situation and you were insisting on this relationship with this person actually really took advantage, and you know, you were probably really combating to earn this person's approval and presence in your life. And in some ways, Virgo, I hate to tell you, but you have been keeping yourself here. On other levels, and for the mid-month, I'll actually put the camera down. You'll just be able to see my hands in the spread. On other terms, though, you were maybe oblivious to the fact that this person wasn't serious. Okay, let's see what else. Six of Cups, positive. Nine of Cups, okay. So if we're still dealing with this Sagittarius figure, and it's someone that you knew from your past, they took advantage of your trust. See the way the guy in the Nine of Cups scenario here, he's like so content, and you know, and you probably were thinking that you were connecting with someone while all you were to them was another player in their game. Wow. Also, this could be anywhere else if it's not love. Okay, let's look at it in other things. You probably have been relying on a friendship or a coworker or family that wasn't, you're figuring out now that they have been taking for granted your loyalty to them, and they were using that basically as to their advantage. The Knight of Wands is not somebody who cares much, you know, and I think you're figuring out that, you know, this person doesn't really care much, or this situation isn't bringing me much, you know. But aside from that, once you move on from that, Four of Wands is the card that flipped out. Once you move on from that, you have a lot of more, like, once you cut yourself, I noticed that I roll my eyes a lot in these videos. I don't mean to be rude, you guys, it's just me. I'm rolling my eyes at myself because I'm not able to, like, you know, talk fluently. I have no idea what's blocking me this month. Once you cut yourself basically from a situation that wasn't giving you enough or wasn't giving you anything and was constantly leaving you stuck and confused, and it ultimately really had a toll on your self-esteem, because anybody that feels like they have to beg someone, it's like you're putting somebody else on a pedestal, or someone else, or another situation, or a family, or a job, and it makes you feel less than, and fuck whatever, you know. I hate that situation. Like, it happened to me, and it happens to me, it happens to everybody on various, you know, things, areas of life. But when it happened to me, like especially in my love life, I was like, you know what, I don't care how much I seem to like you. If this is what you're trying to do, I don't care. Like you need to get out, you know. I don't have time. And once you cut yourself off, this second row can also be seen with positivity. Going for your happy, basically. Look at the yellow and the contentness. This is going for your happy, for real. You know? Let's see it here. A bunch of cards. A water sign. The Magician. The Death card. Ooh. The Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands. The Fool. The Nine of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles with the World. Okay. So healing, and if it was a water sign or a Sag, this lying figure that has tried in many ways to keep you stuck emotionally will try to come back, but with the Death card, you're like, nope, I don't care. And also this is a transformation that you are having internally. You're regrouping a lot of your internal composure and really understanding emotions and understanding how people manipulate emotions and how you can swim through their manipulations. And with the Death card and the Hanged Man is about like really like cutting yourself from ending a situation where you felt stuck from a long time, and probably because you gave too much importance to someone that really didn't matter. And this is also, you know, lessons, especially in Scorpio season. Death card is coming up in some readings, especially in Scorpio season. Lessons on how much we give to people, how much importance we give them, and also, you know, what is their input in our life? Like what is your input in my life, bro? Because if you're just here to cause confusion, yeah, I might have, you know, valued you for some reason or valued this job, but what is this giving me? If it ain't nothing positive, why do I want it? The lesson right here, right? But it takes, you know, the things and the process that Scorpio people go through are not, Scorpio placements go through, are not easy. Scorpio rising right here. And I'm just a rising sign. Can't imagine all those people who have like, okay, well, I'm an 8th house person. I have a lot of placements in the 8th house, but imagine those people who are like Scorpios with Scorpio other things in their, I'm so like, oh my God, I'm so amazed. And I'm not, when I see someone and I sense that they're insecure, that they're proving themselves too much, I can sense why, because this is painful, you guys. Do you see this card? This is Tarot 101, okay? I love the high quality of this phone, okay? Came with so much trouble. This transformation, here's the Emperor, and this is the Pope, which is the Hierophant, and this is the Taurus card, the Aries card. So the temporal nature and also the spiritual nature are challenged by the transformations of the soul. To challenge those things, you know, people find challenging, you know, quitting a job or, I don't know, something else, but this is even worse because this is about you transforming in a way from the internal side, right? That leaves everybody startled because you don't fit anymore. Scorpio people often feel on some level that they don't fit. That they naturally have this sense, whether they are sure of themselves or not, or whatever they show you, how, you see many Scorpio people just, closing themselves somehow in a room. They naturally have that sense of like, not fitting or needing to retreat. Because, yeah, they don't. And not in a bad way. They just don't, because they don't fit in everything that they're able to challenge. But it's painful. This could be you thinking you had the upper hand with someone, and on this bottom row with the Queen of Cups, the Magician, and the Death card is about somebody transforming so much that they see through the facade and they're deciding to end it, cutting themselves loose from a situation that was keeping them stuck, to go towards their happy and their life, because they cannot sustain this anymore. And look, the Fool and the Ace of Wands, whoever it is, you or this person, like, this is like, I'm so charged, I need to go, I have the belief, and I just feel this sense of urgency, like I just can't stay in this anymore, I just can't do this anymore, I gotta go, I just gotta go. And this will afford, require the Eight of Pentacles, so working and concentrating and knowing this about yourself and moving away from a situation and letting old situations where you were feeling diminished and ultimately unlovable and, worthless, end. Let them end. You have a chance here. So I want to just clarify the Knight of Wands now, just real quick, because I want to really know what that is. And the Hanged Man. And then we can go to the next spread. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups, but then 10 of Cups. Do you see what is happening? Walking away to go towards better things. Knight of Wands, the Lovers. And the Judgment. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's a Gemini because I don't think so. This is about you stating your value and what you're doing with your life. Where you're headed, where you're going, saying it, making a choice, because the Lover is not only a Gemini, it's a card of the choice. And usually when the Lovers comes out is a choice, like choosing yourself, choosing the happiness over feeling stuck. Stuck. Let's see what you were stuck about. Hanged Man, real quick. Then we can move on to the other spread. Empowering. Again, Eight of Cups, walking away to true love, true companionships, true friends, just feeling loved in general, instead of dealing with people who don't make you feel like that. Yeah, okay, so Sun card. Okay, so this is being stuck so that you can get enlightenment, but once you see the freedom of the kid in the card, you're like, you realize finally where you have been for such a long ass time. Virgo, damn. And you're like, I cannot, like, this is horrible. Yeah, I understand a lot of things now, but this is horrible. Look, the gray around, he's upside down, like, no. I gotta go. I just gotta go. I want to be happy. Ooh, so many people will have something to say about that. Let me tell you. Okay, fine. Let me clarify the Two of Cups. Let's do this. That's a really nice card. Keeps coming up during Scorpio season. Not in my life, though. Two of Cups after the Five of Cups. Okay. So someone that you feel you've lost, or a situation that you think has passed, maybe it's too late, but you see with the Two of Cups, okay. Five of Cups, the Three Cups that have spilled, the mess of the situation. But look at these Two Cups, he just needs to turn around if he wants. That's why I don't say anything in, like, especially me, my love life. Like, I just, you know, I say what I want to say because it's my feelings and I honor them. But if I have to, like, talk someone into being with me like that, I don't do that, because it's, you have to choose whether you want to stay stuck, if it's the same person, whether you want to stay stuck on what happened, or if you want to, you know, try again and see the goodness that can be created. Or if you can choose between being stuck on past events that weren't all that good. It was crap. It made you feel like crap. And you can choose whether to sit and be in this martyrdom, like funeral state for the rest of your life over these Three Cups, or you can choose to look for something new and better. Look at the difference in color here. Gray, love. Gray, love. You know? Your choice. Your choice. Your choice. Cool. Quickly, let's do the love spread specifically. This could be anything, okay? This could be anything in your life. Because I understand many people like watch this for like love. I see a lot of readings like, oh, he is unhappy with the other person. No, he's not. I'm sorry, you guys. No, he's not. No, he, she is not, okay? That other person is holding him. Nobody's pointing a gun to anybody unless it's an abusive relationship. But, you know, I understand how much love is a common theme in tarot readings, but there's not only that in life. And so many times, especially like I found in myself with my story, depending on your story, okay? So many times when we find ourselves so attached to situations and to people, especially if they're abusive, it's because of a trauma and something that we feel like we missed. And once we realize that, it takes a lot of power away from that other person, and we understand it's so much in us, but we have to acknowledge it. Okay, so Chariot, a Cancer here coming on real strong with the Magician. This is also about your will. Guess what? Sun card and the Queen of Cups coming, and the Fool. So going from the fire sign to the water sign, seems like the Queen of Cups is already a present person in your life, especially if they have Cancer placements. You're moving on with them really quickly and really fast. Wow. Really fast. 8 of Wands. Seems like you're loving up with them. And there's a lot, and there's a lot of complicit energy. If you want to be loved, if you let them love you. Cancer placements here coming out really strong. Magician twice, Queen of Cups twice. This is someone that knows, that can provide you with a lot of emotional growth. But then we have the Knight of Wands again. Be careful of things from the past coming in to ruin your moving on forward. Because this also looks, like someone coming back with all their shenanigans. Because they see you moving away. Look at the way these men are like looking. They see you moving away and they're not happy. They just want to keep you for some reason. Why do people do this? I have no idea. And when that happens to me, I'm like, no, bye. There you are, Virgo. You've been feeling down and out. And probably this person wants you to feel down and out. And wants you to feel like you're not enough for them. And wants to flaunt someone else in front of you. Lame. Lame AF. Please don't let this person get to you. Because there is something new coming to the forefront with someone else that is real and concrete. You're probably, maybe if you're single, in isolation right now, maybe thinking that you wouldn't get this anymore. Like, I don't want to be a hypocrite because I'm also like that. I get in my depressive moments sometimes, but don't worry. Don't worry. It will come to you. Probably not with these people. 7 of Swords. Ooh, the Empress and the King of Cups. Amazing. I'm telling you, the water sign is not letting you go for no freaking reason. They're there. Look, also at the bottom of the other deck, Knight of Cups coming in to soothe your broken heart. Okay. You have been feeling down and out from relationships, and you probably just encountered people with which you have entertained a lot of like sexual relationships, but in a way that even the sex was just empty. I'm not I'm not adverse to sexual, casual relationships. I'm the first one. Personal info right there. But if I'm not ready for something, I don't, as long as we're all honest, I don't like leading people on. Me specifically. My Virgo moon is like, the more you lead someone on, the more you have problems. So I don't need that in my life. But it's one thing to have casual relationships, and it's another thing to feel empty. So once you have this feeling, instead of hurting yourself even more, Virgo, which I know from experience, with entertaining these relationships that just seem to feed a specific part, and on some level, Virgo, like, if this person doesn't get you also a little bit in your mind, doesn't, ignite something in your mind, this is just sport for you. That's just, it's just like sport. And you have been feeling down and out because you know that what you want is something that involves this type of intimacy. Doesn't necessarily have to be love. I'm not saying that you have to be in love with someone. And all the times that we watch love tarot readings, it's not that necessarily we want love. We just feel empty. I'm sorry to be so like freaking, like blunt, but this is what it is. Sometimes we don't want love. We're like, oh my God, I want someone to love. No, we just feel empty. And we're bored. And don't worry, this will come to you and, ooh, I'm telling you, the Empress has been coming a lot in Scorpio season because everybody somehow has their femininity or their masculinity. There's this sort of like attraction that everybody has, and it's vibratory. So you may think you're not attractive, or you may think that you, trust me, somebody sees you. And it's this King of Cups right here, and it's the water sign. Already 30 minutes in, but I want to clarify more about the King of Cups, since my God, if there's a Scorpio and you would just want to have something casual with them, I suggest you go for it. If they're healthy, if they're not, 10 of Cups. So you don't really see them, or maybe they're hesitant right now. One of you might be hurt from something previous, or this maybe could be, you know, someone that thinks they lost you. The Knight of Cups wants to come out. So they see you, but they're probably not really doing anything for some reason. But I wonder, when people do this, like, you're letting yourself lose someone. So it's your choice, you know. Yeah. 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups. It's your choice. There has been a lot of pull and push here. Them walking away, then you walking away. How healthy is this? Because there is a lot of desire here. But how healthy is this game, Virgo, with this person? If this is an ex, don't lie to yourself, you know, they're still on your mind somehow. And I don't know, seems like there's a game of push and pull here, which creates a lot of trauma bonding, yeah. But how healthy is this? Queen of Cups. I think both of you somehow, if this is supposed to happen, both of you before coming back together, or coming together if you've never been, need to grow the fuck up. Because this games like this, that's just immaturity and a waste of time and energy. That's, you know, because I'm telling you, there is a lot of desire. It's just it hasn't taken, you know, live form. I was clarifying the Empress with these two cards, the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So trust me, this person desires you a lot. A lot. I just don't understand why there's this push and pull. I offer you something, you go away. They offer you something, you walk away. I suggest this all takes a pause. And when y'all are ready for each other, if you'll ever be, get back to it. Because if you keep playing these games with one another, nothing is ever gonna happen. Nothing. And it's just gonna be a waste of time. And somebody will get hurt if you keep the game going. Anyway, bye. See you for the mid-month and in December.